Hello, my name is Emily West, and today I'm going to be presenting about social media addiction. Social media is something that is incredibly prevalent in today's society, and it is something that anybody can use and most ages do use. Ages typically tend to go from 8 years old all the way up until people in their 80s. There are many different social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and BeReal, to name a few. Social media is something that can bring people together, but it also causes many problems in today's society. In my opinion, social media addiction is something that is extremely prevalent and needs to be addressed in today's society. The first problem with social media is that there is too much of an overuse of social media. Social media is used constantly, especially by those within the college, high school, middle school, and even millennial age groups. According to the San Diego Tribune, overall, according to a 2015 Common Sense Media survey, teenagers 13 to 18 use an average of 9 hours of entertainment per day. 9 hours. That is so much time out of the day spent on social media alone. That's not including homework, any extracurricular activities such as sports, spending time with their family, or other menial tasks that need to be done throughout the day. Problem number 2 is the dangers of social media. Social media provides a ton of potential dangers, especially for the youth of today's society, as there's so many different harmful things that young people can encounter on social media. According to the New York Times, kids might stumble across pornography, images of self-harm, or posts that promote disordered eating. Dr. Heiner added, even Roblox, which many younger kids use, has had problems recently with explicit content. So even social media platforms that are geared more towards our youth are having issues with explicit content. And aside from our youth, it's regarding teenagers and even 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds. Social media can be a dangerous place with predators out there, with scams, misinformation, the promotion of things that are not reality, especially on social media, like the Kardashians, who promote body types, body images without owning up to the fact that they most likely had plastic surgery, that they have retouching, they have personal trainers, and all the other things that social media does not show behind the scenes. I think that some of the causes of social media addiction, the first one being overuse, is extremely prevalent due to the fact that people cannot seem to get off of social media. According to California State University, what it means is that social media provides rewarding experiences that generate dopamine in the brain, the same substance produced when we eat cake or have sex. Over time, it trains your brain to want to check social media more and more. So I think anybody who has a phone, anybody who is on social media can at least relate on some form to feeling the urge to check social media, whether that's scrolling through TikTok, looking at Instagram, or responding and reading people's Snapchats. And there's so many different forms of social media, and I feel like the dopamine we receive when we see the amount of likes that we get or the new followers or whatever it may be is a cause to why we have addiction issues, and that's the overuse. The second cause of social media addiction that I found was social media is literally designed to make you addicted to it. A study by social media stuff found that social media's whole design is to receive the most attention from users in order to increase the rates of users' use, which then allows them to turn around and make a profit. So, according to BBC News, there was definitely an awareness of the fact that the product was habit forming and addictive, he said. You have a business model designed to engage you and get you to basically suck as much time out of your life as possible and then selling that attention to advertisers. So, It's crazy to think that social media knows that they're creating addiction on their platforms and they don't care due to being money hungry giant corporations that don't care about the negative side effects, such as addiction, on their platforms or the things that come with addiction. And it's just really sad to see that this is what our society has transgressed into. So, the first solution that I feel would be really beneficial towards overcoming social media addiction is setting boundaries about the amount of screen time that you use on social media, which will hopefully then allow you to slowly diminish the usage time to create better habits for yourself. Um, so, for me as a tennis player, I could spend more time working on my serves or my ground strokes, or I could do things such as cardio or working out, things that are more productive, or as a student, I could focus more on my academics. And I think that kind of ranges from individual to individual depending on what they're doing in their life or what their goals are, what they need to be productive with. Another solution that I felt could be used to prevent social media addiction or help overcome it is turning notifications off. I know that for myself, I turn notifications off on some of my social media platforms, and it has just helped me disengage from checking in on social media as much, which has therefore allowed me to spend more time on the things that are more productive and beneficial in my life. I feel as though the temptation that people feel with the notifications is really toxic, and turning distractions off is one way. So, hopefully, next time you are tempted to check your newest Snapchat notifications or to scroll through TikTok, you can take a moment to reflect on your priorities in life and choose to do something more productive with your time. Thank you.